Hello, welcome, Aquarius friends. How are you? Yes, here we are, month of March 2017, and it's all about to awaken. And your mantra, Aquarius, is I know. I know that we're going to awaken to this cosmic realm. I know that we're entering the realm of Aquarius, and I think it's wonderful. It's the energy bearer. You also do that alchemy. It's You're visionary as well. I mean, and you're humanitarian. You want to help the groups align, and that's what makes you very special. And you I just love Aquarius folk. And um, I just had to share that with Capricorn, the King of Water came through, and it's really been on board that many of the higher court cards are coming through. And then I was setting up the deck of cards for your reading, Aquarius, and then the Empress. She just kind of flipped in my hand. And I don't have to make this up because I don't have to. So, and then I'm working with a special deck now for the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And I'm looking forward to closing with the air signs because Gemini's trump card is the lovers, which we have had a lot of lovey-dovey stuff, which I'm still trying to wrap my brain around all of that. And then we have Libra ruled by Venus, who's been impetus in the last 2 years, I believe. But we're going to bring out the magicians, okay, the air element of how we're going to do things. And that because true love has really been coming through pretty strong, I've kept this deck with us for this month of March. And I was working for the earth signs with my crystal deck, and the diamond came through, the Hierophant. Okay. So I wanted to balance the table with this card because it literally takes a diamond to cut another diamond. So, and if we are speaking of soulmate partnerships, business, friend to friend, confidant, romantic lover, marriage proposals, twin flames, unions, uh, then let us become, each a diamond that way. You know, we're prepared if we have to cut. And the goddesses have been beautiful as well. I don't even want to go into it right now because I think if any of you have been following me long enough, you know. And then the King of Swords, the King of Kings came through from the Wizard deck as I was, shuffling and seeing what would come through. And then Athena herself, the goddess of war, as they said. They built a shrine just for her in Greece. She was all, and I don't know how tall it was. I think she was 3 stories tall, made of gold. Of course, they, demolished that back in the day. And then the Oracle, the Dragon Fae. I really feel this month of March with the Pisces, water, and the Aries, fire, alchemical. So the dragons have to come when it's kind of that. Okay, so let's see what happens for my darlings today to open up the air signs. Yes, I think that something very important is coming through for all of us to really imagine where you'd like to see yourselves in the next year, and or at least by the end of this year, and consider, for those of you single, consider for yourself what you're going to truly do. Okay, for those of you married, consider what you're going to do together. Okay, hold on, this card just came through. Okay, so this is my true love. So I'm going to stand that for some reason. I'm going to stand it. Okay, and so consider as well now that literally as a spiritual being in a physical body, I truly want to tap the wisdom of supernatural. I want to understand the paranormal. I want to be open to, if I walk into areas, I understand when I feel cold spots, that's kind of phantom forces. And if I feel beautiful butterfly wings, then you know the feathers of God are with you. Okay, the angels themselves. And it's called balance. And for every single zodiac sign, I've brought out this little sign I have here, which is thank God I'm fabulous, right? And so for March, all of us, this is our chant. Thank God I'm fabulous. So you wake up in the morning, you know, before you get out of bed, you do your deep breathing, you know, stretch out your spine, make sure that you feel right, and don't ever jump out of the bed because that's how we have back problems down the road. But stretch out, and then you say, God, thank you for making me so damn fabulous. And then do your morning prayers, okay? All right, so let's see what, okay, the wizard, there you go. Came through pretty strong. Let's see what happens with that. Those two cards just genuinely came through. Okay, so let's see. And importante to truly get grounded. If you can walk barefoot, that's been a theme I've seen for a few readings here for the month of March, especially in our area. We are in the northern hemisphere, so spring is coming and we can literally do that. You know, so okay. But I truly am wishing all people, all global people, I'm so proud, or just filled with beautiful wisdom of other cultures who follow me. You write to me from around the world. Do you know I just like, and that you follow me, and that mainly you follow my Orisha readings. That has astounded me with grace and beauty. Uh, I'm intrigued and beautiful to know that people do follow their Orishas, and we have to, you know, integrate that. Africa found the first skeletons of a, you know, potential primate human, and nonetheless, it's the first, the Egyptians' continent. You understand? So Orisha wisdom is beautiful, but it's badass in the respect you can't deny their power. And that's why you see what happens, even though those those damned Africans on those boats were meant to be chained and tossed to the sea. But you see how what they brought back, they said, oh, see, we're going to come around again. Okay. And then we did. And then we started marching. And I believe in this marching, whether it's for your belief system or it's female codes, male codes, whatever it is, it's time to really gather the ancestors and let us march with them, okay? Because now many Africans uh, are business owners, you know, elite, uh, not chained on a boat by Spaniards. And no disrespect, I'm part Spaniard too. But back then, it was man of war, you know, man of war. Okay, well, I don't even know why I got that sideways, but because really now we don't want this kind of angle of disrespect towards the human race. We need respect, all of us, because we all have wisdom. The Africans have wisdom of millennia, and even here at USA, millennia Native American wisdom that I haven't even started on that. but I want to do it that angle of my shaman series. Sometimes I have to go underground, my friends, because really I just kind of feel things. I totally feel and know that I'm clairsentient beyond any of my, hearing or whatever, mind seeing, TV movies. I really feel that. So, okay. Oh, Lord, let me take a deep breath in here. And with that, I erect my spine, I bring my belly in, and I truly believe in deep breathing. I truly do. In your car, obviously when you're exercising. And here we have the Nine of Fire, the Nine of Wands. Okay. Well, definitely this first quarter of 2017 has been speaking much of begin your new intentions, throw them out there, especially with the solar eclipse that we're still harnessing in Pisces. But know that what you left in 2011, what you left in, 1999, whatever you left is adios. But if it's meant to be, it will come back because the soulmate twin flame past life theme is very strong. So let it go and let the universe happen, okay? Like they say, let go, let God. But nonetheless, you got to put the spirit source into everything you do, okay? You truly do. And you have to really go into this, if you've been disappointed, then you truly have to go within. You truly have to take a 48-hour day, weekend, or scenario, and no phone calls, no internet, and just go within. Have your paper and pen or crayons, you know, pencils, colored pencils, however you like to do it, magic markers, and just release on paper. Even if you want to get those big poster boards, because then you can really have a collage of information. And I believe in that. I bring up, past papers. And again, if I would never have written them down, I would never have recalled. But yes, so now this is the time, and this is challenging. This is stressful because literally for 2017, you're going to exit the spiritual closet if you're still in there. And if not, you've released that. But now you're going to, who are you going to become as a spiritual being? What's your journey? Okay. So, and this is not a this is a win-win. Okay. Examine. Thank God I'm fabulous. Oh yes, I've burned every torch and I'm holding them all powerfully strong. The Spirit's with me. God, force, source, angels, whoever you call on. Okay, so now we have transfiguration. And I believe, now see, she doesn't put numbers on these cards. I want to say this is the death card. Okay. So, but we'll have to look this up because there's no number for me to, transfiguration kind of reminds me of the death card. So, like transformation, which is a huge theme as well. It's like we're going into our old realm, to our ancestors, and even who we were back in those days, wherever you think you come from. Okay, so we have to definitely look that up because I know that's a power card in this deck, because this deck is about the wizards. So they are very in depth in a mystical occult. Okay. But I wanted to bring out that magician. I wanted to bring out that air, okay, element, that magic. It's all, you just, that's what this Pisces solar eclipse is about. Put it out there, okay? But watch what you wish for. Watch what you wish for. Okay, so let us continue. Introspection, the hermit. Okay, beautiful, wonderful. That's, you need to take a 48-hour day, a weekend away by yourself. Well, just watch away. You know, sometimes I don't think anybody should go away on a weekend by themselves, especially females. But if you can take a couple of days, 3 days, you know, on your own, it has to be on your own. It has to be by yourself. Even if it's just a night, for you to just take downtime. It's an importante. Importante. And see, it's number 9, and it's where the 9, when you go within, that's when the mystic starts vibrating with you, because the 9 is a very mystical, magical, supernatural, it has no stop and no beginning and no end and everything within, and it's like the tarot from beginning to end, and then it starts all over again and all over again. Okay, but that's what you have to do. And then that's when you thank God. Thank God for making me fabulous. Oh no, truth. Truly, it's about going within, Aquarius. And you know how to do that, Aquarius, because when Aquarius folk truly do go within, they're the ones that see the future. Okay. So this is truly suggesting and signifying and confirming that, for any of you, 2 major arcanas from the same tarot deck. And I'm only picking 2. Well, here, let's see the third one. Courage. Okay. There we are. The 7 of Fire, the 7 of Wands. Usually this is seen as, you're standing strong on your ground. You're going to have that courage because you have truly gone within into your, you have a soul. So you're going within and you're tapping the spirit and you're tapping Mother Earth because you're hiking or you're walking barefoot in your backyard or on the sand on the beach. I mean, you're talking to yourself or to your soul, okay, your self soul, and you're going to stand strong now because they've been telling you about the attitude you have to have now, and it's a wonderful one. But yes, it's aligning with spirit is not a simple task. Many, many people have died for that cause. Okay, many. I'd say Jesus is the one I first think of, but even most recently, in the last 300 years, many women in Italy chose to just walk into the, sea and drown themselves instead of being burned at the stake for being witches. Okay? Because they were doing, earth elemental work, just like what I'm doing right here, right now. Well, I probably, well, that's why they mess with me out here. Because they're like, burn her. Oh, my Lord. Look at these beautiful cards here. And the 4 of Air. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. And not from this deck, but the 4 Swords and the 4 of Air. And here we're now reading Aquarius, an air sign. Yes, it truly is. When we're working with spirit, we can't fast forward from spring to winter, okay, or vice versa. So it's truly the 4s. It are the seasons, right? the winter, the spring, the summer, the fall, north, east, south, west, right? The minor arcana, right? Earth, air, fire, water. So it's important. And see how grounding they are on the earth. I think that's been one of the, that and the soulmate and the twin flame grounding on mother is the most, important message. Look at this. The king of fire himself comes through. Motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. Okay, I think he's been saying, he said everything we've been kind of mentioning from the other readings. It's time to be creative. You got to focus on, because there's an outcome for us. There's a future outcome, but it's all about, action, focus, action. Okay, whether it's you release the past, which, but so much love of the past is coming. So release the negative ones from the past. Okay, release the negative ones from the past. But in coming soon, there's people coming from the past, even ancient or past lives. So, but that was because there was truly a love happening, a love, a true love. That's all I can say. Advice from someone creative. So anyway, excuse me. Don't give up on you. Do not give up on you. Do not give up on your future. You are the king now. It just the king of wands and the fire came through as it from another card, and the king of pentacles, the coins came through. So it was a double king. So the kings are here saying yes. Vernia, oh my goodness. I mean, I don't work with this Dragon Fade deck very often, but on the years I've been on the YouTube, this card has approached this table numerous times. This has to be the fifth one. Fifth one. Clarity. And that's what we need is clarity. Okay, clarity. I'm going to pick the card right here with the Athena on top, but I'm going to turn my face because I know these cards. So I'll just turn my face, and then I do want to read about that Transfiguration card because without a number I can't designate if it's death or Diablo. So let's just see. Oh my goodness, the Huntress is here. Diana, look at that. I love her. I love Princess Diana. Whenever Diana comes through, I totally believe she and I have a connection, an angelic connection. Diana is the ancient lady of the beasts, called by the Romans Lucina, goddess of the light. As mistress of wild things, she is especially responsible for anything young and vulnerable, be it wild or human. She is a goddess of solitude, comfortable with the wilderness and with the great silences of nature. She represents the mystic, primitive identity of the hunter and the hunted. Diana is a moon goddess, symbolizing the moon in its crescent phase. She stands for the Virgin, a self-sufficient, free goddess who lives life on her own terms. Especially a goddess of women, she is related to all phases of female existence, from infancy to menstruation, through birth, nursing, menopause, and death. Diana stands for the part of us that is at home in the wilderness, at home with our primitive, instinctual nature. There you are. She's a goddess, no doubt about it. Wonderful. Did not anticipate that. No. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of, I want to see this personality here, and then we'll close it down. But this is truly a very beautiful card, designating that truly uh, they watch us from the heavens, no doubt. Okay, that I mean, that is no doubt about it. They watch us from the heavens. So be alert and be aware, beware. If you're one to think you can just conjure things, be cautious. Okay, hold on. Let's see what we have here. Okay, it is. Okay, so this is the Death card. Let me just see which one is. So I try to remember. Oh, the Dark Lord. Okay, so it says the Dark Lord. So this is the transformation, the Scorpio trump card. Okay. Okay. So, and this is what we're all doing. Oh, look at this. 77, that double spiritual number. So take that as your challenge to have that spiritual, bounty, that spiritual victory. Okay. All right. Hold on. I can't hold it. Let's see. Here it says Transfiguration, Professor of Transfiguration. Old habits may die hard, but the Professor of Transfiguration will guide you through the process of self-transformation. Key symbols. Transfiguration is the card of metamorphosis and rebirth. In a tarot reading, it often describes its connection between endings and new beginnings. And that's what we've been sharing with this Pisces, Aries, March month. The old, 12-month zodiac sign is now ending, and we're going into 2017's new beginning with Aries. Emperor firepower. The professor is the master of shape shifting. We just had another card about shape shifting. He's pictured in the process of transforming from human form into the shape of a Proteus butterfly. Oh, okay. Can you see that? There, the wings, the Proteus butterfly. The Proteus butterfly was named for the Greek god Proteus, who could foretell the future. However, those who wanted Proteus to divine the future for them had to overpower him first. He resisted by shape-shifting into a wide range of creatures. Okay, hold on. This is kind of long reading, so I don't want to get into too much of this. Okay. All right, let's do this. And this is kind of the deal. Okay, here it says. Most of us are constantly in the process of remaking ourselves. We want to shed unhealthy habits, and habits just came through for this month of March as well. You know, releasing those habits that are not healthy and move forward. We want to shed unhealthy habits and unproductive beliefs and replace them with wholesome thoughts and behaviors. The process of transformation and release, however, always comes with a price. Sometimes it seems unbearably high. In order to change, we had change as well. Well, this is totally, this courage is about change right here. Okay. How your attitude is going within, and you're going to definitely go within, and then you're going to have that courage to change. Definitely to go to this death rebirth. And as the lucky 13 number, I call it trump card for Scorpio. And Scorpio has all these, awesome totem animals to embrace. The scorpion itself, which has, its stinger, and can deliver like that poison to it. It has the eagle, the bird who can fly the highest into the sky towards Father God. And then the phoenix, about death and rebirth. So go through that death and rebirth. Nothing wrong with that. The process of transformation and release, however, always comes with a price. Sometimes it seems unbearably high. In order to change, we have to relinquish the comfort and control of our old selves and venture into new, unknown territory. Okay? And that's why we truly want to kind of embrace becoming our own alchemical selves, our own magicians, our own high priestesses. That way we can truly um, send the message of healing and sending the negative, feelings that you now release. You just send them away. And I just did a blocking video if any of you are interested in researching or studying or looking at it, because it truly is. And that's one thing, even the more we show the love towards humanity, the dark forces start coming through, you know. People who have no integrity will become powerful because it's the balance. It's just how it is. But we can overwhelm them. That's the phrase I'm saying. We can overwhelm them. Okay, Infernia, and we'll end with this clarity. And believe that we can do this collectively. And now we have internet. We have videos. We have truth. Even though sometimes people get away with doing the nasty, it's still we we have evidence kind of thing. And no matter how long it takes, we can overwhelm and calm down the phantom forces. I believe there's a healing coming for all of us. And the divinatory meaning of Fernia. When Fernia shows up in your life, she is asking you to consider honestly and clearly what it is you expect to gain from the situation currently before you. It could be that you are fascinated with another person or path, and Fernia will ask you to return to within. There you go, to return with within. So here we have. Okay, so see, we're harnessing the table, and I know I'm not a preacher, people. Oh no, no, my soul. I no, but I'm just sharing what they tell me, or what I hear, and with this Pisces eclipse, you can still harness some new fabulous intentions to change your life for the better. When she appears, there may be people around wishing to possess and own you. Thus, she encourages you to be free and to find the right place for you. Fernia is all about being in the right place under the right conditions for you and then flourishing. Okay, and so we were just talking about that right timing kind of thing. And that's why sometimes you just got to lay it back, lay back. She will also ask you to seek out independence, and that's been a theme too for this month of March, being independent, and to say what is and it is not right for you, and to be clear about this in gentle and loving ways. Her sheltering ways have led many others to flourish beneath the gentle shade she casts, and the pools of water she gathers for the baby dragonfly to drink. Okay, let's see, where's the baby dragonfly? I don't see the baby. Okay, well, just know she's taking care of a baby dragonfly. Okay. She shelters and yet she shields. You are that contradiction, the magical paradox too. Never let anyone tell you that you are weak. Beware, too. Beware also those who may be obsessively in love with you at this time. In quotes, in love with you at this time. People who can develop crushes and wish to be with you and yet do not understand who you truly are and the delicacy of your needs and desires. For watch them, for you may fascinate them, but this does not mean you must uproot yourself, for that could mean your unique nature may not survive. Best to let those who profess to love you So come to you when this card makes her gentle but oh so beguiling appearance. And working with Fernia, beginning to understand the impulses and flux and flow of romantic love, as opposed to the love between souls that is steadfast and timeless. Working with plants, energies, flower essences, growing and working with native plants, ancient plants to preserve their energies, teachings, and wisdoms. Communicating with the dragon fairy or your garden, conserving nature, and working with Dana energy in her plant forms. Okay, so it's definitely time to get grounded, no doubt, getting out in nature and pretty much by yourself, introspection wise. But again, always be careful when you're alone that, there's no freakazoids watching you. I believe, I don't even think women with children should be walking around with just alone either. It's kind of strange what's going on, but I know there's a healing coming. I feel it and I love it. And here we have Diana come through. How beautiful. That's just, yes. Okay, my friends. Well, make sure that you, my darlings, you know, Aquarius, you never give up on your mission. Because if anyone has strength in their mission, are the Aquarius folk. And some of you even sacrifice for your mission. Okay. So evolve into this harvest that's coming for many of us who are aligning with the divine. And like we mentioned, your mantra is I know.